Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Master Stumpy here. I'm trying out something different. I put my Elgato onto my PS3, connected it to my computer, and then I'm on my camera or video, I guess, thing off my computer. I flipped the camera back around, and now it's broadcasting off my Elgato, and this will be or taking a video from my Elgato. So hopefully this is clear as day. It'll be awesome. Hope you guys can hear this because I don't know if there's any weird sound settings. So yeah, I only have the TV muted because I don't want music playing from the game right now. We're going to do an exhibition simulation game between the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres. Whatever they have in their lineup is up to them. And it's just going to be a basic 9-inning game. Hope you guys enjoy. And, yes. Here we go.
It's going to be the Minnesota Twins facing the San Diego Padres. And now our broadcast is out to Petco Park, where Gary Thorne, John Ruck, and Steve Phillips will be making the call.
We welcome you all to Petco Park in San Diego, California. A look at Carlos Quentin, no doubt getting ready for some offensive punch. Hi, everybody. John Kruk, Steve Phillips, with yours truly, Gary Thorne. Monday night broadcast of Major League Baseball. There's starter Eric Stoltz. Steve, focus here against Minnesota.
A good-looking lefty on the mound right here against the lineup that can put some runs up on the board. So pretty even matchup. So it's going to come down to which side is better than the other. Oftentimes we say good pitching can beat good hitting.
Here's a chance to show you the lineup for the Twins. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, if you leave anything up in the zone, Josh Willingham's going to take a hack at it, and more than likely, it's going to be a souvenir for a fan. One of the best high ball hitters in the game.
Mastroianni is on the batter's line as we get this ball game underway. Fastball is high, 1-0.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
1-0 on the way. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. Strike away.
1-1 pitch. Swings, hits this one. It's to be fielded by Maven. 1 away. We'll take a quick look at the Padres in their defensive alignment. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, he's a very tall outfielder. Cameron Maven is a guy that you love to watch play. So smooth in the outfield. And, to say smooth, that means he takes long, loping strides. He covers a tremendous amount of ground in such a short period of time. He can rob home runs. He's not afraid to run in the wall. His height gives him that advantage to go over those walls. And you got to love the fact that he plays a shallower center field because he knows he can go at anything.
He swings on that low delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Now, when you dissect the season like the one the 2012 Twins had, you have to look for a reason as to why you come up short. On the offensive side of things, the Twins have a lot to improve on when it comes to power.
Here it comes. Good arm action. Circle change, swung out and missed. 0-2. Steve brought up the Twins in the long ball. They would score runs, but really lack the big innings because they hit so few home runs.
Yeah, and that's the big issue. You can say that, it doesn't matter how you score runs, but when you have that guy in the middle of the lineup, that big 30, 40 homer guy, one or two of them, like other teams do in their division, it makes it a lot easier to score runs than when you have to get 2 or 3 hits in a row because the pitching in that division is pretty good.
Hit in the air to center field. That one's taken care of. Joe Mauer now at 2 down. Mauer fouls it away. The pitch. And he leaves that one alone. Joe Mauer, patience, that'll even the count.
Well, he started a slider on the outside part of the plate to try to get him to chase it, but it broke off the plate.
Here's the 1-1. Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. Two one on the way. And it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Joe Mauer's a dangerous hitter to feed him a pitch over the middle right here.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taken.
Headed for the middle. And Cabrera picks it up. Throws on the first side is retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. So it'll be the San Diego Padres. Bottom of the first. And Liam Hendricks gets ready to throw. He'll be Minnesota's start. Steve, what's he looking for? What's he thinking about here against the San Diego lineup?
A pretty even matchup right here with the quality of the lineup and the quality of the pitcher. And I think it's going to take run support in support of this righty on the mound today to be able to bring away a victory for his team.
Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0. Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
Well, this is awful right here. He's falling behind this hitter 3-0. Let's see if he can come back to get him.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Fastball. He's taking all the way. 3-1.
But clearly the hitter had to take something on right there. He was taking all the way.
Fastball is in there. Now 3-2.
With the count full, he's not one to take this pitch. He likes to swing the bat. You got to try to walk this guy.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
But now we've got a moment to look at the lineup for the Padres. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Chase Headley's gone from a guy who used to be a streaky hitter to now a more consistent hitter, and that's how the numbers are going up as one of the best third basemen in baseball.
Pitch on the way. He sends this one in the air towards center. That's 2 gone. Now it's a quick look at Minnesota's defensive center. Infield, outfield factors in this one, John.
Well, Justin Morneau is the leader on the field for his team, and he does a lot of things that the casual fan doesn't notice. He's great at picking up bad throws. He's a complete infielder. He's not afraid to throw. Very aggressive on bunt plays. That's what you ask from your first baseman. Don't just stand there and catch the ball. Make plays happen. Morneau makes them happen.
And Chase Headley is up. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
The hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a chopper to the second baseman. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. You are just coming on board. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Josh Willingham standing in. And leading off the second inning, we've got a 1-0 count.
On a two-seam fastball down to the way, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
1-0 delivery is a fastball in there, 1-1.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting the spots and with great velocity.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, that one is just outside the zone, and it's 2-1. Swung on a miss by Willingham. Strike evens it up.
Well, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, or he's got no chance to hit.
Here's the pitch. He makes contact. Line drives. Headley able to pull that one in. And Justin Morneau.
The Padres ended up under 500 for a second straight year in 2012, but Petco Park was still a very tough place for the opposition to play. They would finish the year with a 42-39 record at home. You knew you were in for a fight every time you stopped here.
Fastball misses away, 1-0. Thinking more about Petco and the Padres, they really have built a team that can utilize their home field advantage this park. Pitcher friendly, John?
Well, really pitcher friendly, Gary. And you like to think that maybe they don't have good hitters, but it's not. It's the ballpark. But the Padres now are starting to build a team that can play in that ballpark. You have to build it on pitching and speed. Now they're getting away from that big slugging corner infield, corner outfield guys, getting more guys who can be more versatile.
On the slider, 2-0, and he missed it 2-1. A better year for Morneau in 2012. He was able to play the majority of the season, took steps to being the player he was before the concussion issues, but is still wondering how much is left. And Morneau with a swing and a miss to even it up. Morneau last year had 19 homers. You still have the effects of the concussion showing up a little bit in and out of that, Steve. That's going to be really tough.
I don't think we're ever going to see the MVP numbers again from Morneau, or 100 RBIs.
Ground ball. Forsythe. Now it's 2 down. And Parmali's batting. Here's the delivery. Ball. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Slider waved at, missed, 1-1.
He must not have eaten for a long time because he was hungry for this pitch. Problem was, it's a pretty good slider. You swing that hard at a slider, pretty good chance that you're going to come up empty.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground towards second. Forsythe. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And a good defensive half inning, 3 up, 3 down. Shutout underway here at Petco Park. Leading it off, Carlos Quinton. Oh, off the plate, low, 1-0. There's a ground ball. That's one away. And we've got Alonso now batting. And he swings and hits this one foul. He deals. Can't catch up with that swing and a miss, and it's now 0-2.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary. He knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's a time when you know you're definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. And Venable's batting. He's 4 for 7 lifetime off the Twins. There's a swing, a high bouncer towards the hole. And Carroll fields the ball. Throws to first, side is retired. It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. Nothing done for either side thus far here in San Diego. Bottom 3 due up next. Look at this game from Ron Gardenhire's viewpoint. He's watching great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though, important now to get the offense stinging. Close in the batter's box. He'll get things going here in the third. First pitch looked like a circle change over for a called strike. Low for a ball, 1-1.
And that pitch right there just sets him up to go about whatever he wants right now. He can go down again in the zone, or he can run something up in the zone. Let's see where he goes.
This spot that time hit that outside corner, 1-2.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
Oh, that pitch misses low, 2-2 now. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
Let's take a look at this pitch. It was a circle change. There it is in K-Key. A good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play.
And Floremont's in the box. Steve, let's take a look at what we've got from the pitcher.
But Gary, all outs are not equal. Ground ball outs are better because it keeps it in the infield, lets you guys play behind you. This lefty's getting a lot of those today.
Swung on and hit. Maven ready. The catch. And he has it for the second out. And it's Hendricks batting. Here's the pitch. Line towards third and foul. Circle change and a beauty, and it's 0-2. To be effective, you've got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
Well, the one thing I think compared to what we normally see from him is today he's really relying on that slider.
You know, John, you're right. The pitch I'd like to see him utilize more is the two-seam fastball. Get some movement on it and try to get it off the center of the bat.
Nothing doing here in this half inning. No production yet from the Twins. Leading off, Cameron Maven. Swung on line to right center field, and that one's down. That's the first hit we've seen. So that brings Nick Huntley to the plate.
And we can see a big inning right here. You start off the inning with the single. Everyone now is on board and ready to go. Let's Let's see if they can push some runs across.
On the way. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. At the belt, the 1-0. He waves at that fastball. Couldn't get to it. 1-1. No hits, 7 at bats, lifetime off the Twins. Oh, here's Maven stealing. And he throws it away, and everybody's safe. And the throw.
Here's another look at the steal. He gets to second base, sliding in hard.
And he didn't have much of a lead that time off first, but a really good jump.
Now, sometimes you tip off the pitcher with too big of a lead, so it worked in this situation.
Curveball in there for a called strike 3.
Well, early on, you're looking for a chance to get your team on the board. He couldn't get it done right there. Runner on third base, strikes out on 5 pitches.
What really matters here early in the ball game is a scoring opportunity they do not convert on.
And you have a runner on third base, less than 2 outs. All you have to do is put the ball in play. It really shouldn't be that hard, but it seemed very difficult right there in that at-bat.
We've got Stultz in the box. Well, the opportunity is here. Pitcher in a spot right now. You get 2 outs to work with, and you got the top of the order coming up. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. 2 away. Maven is heading for the plate. Maven scores, and he throws it away. And Cabrera settles in. And things are moving in their favor right now. This lineup, what they need to do, they have done, and we'll see how this plays out.
And I like the piece of hitting we just saw there, guys. This is the sort of offense that can set the tone as the game progresses.
And starts him out here. Slider too far inside. That'll back him away a little.
Oftentimes, a pitch like this, in on the plate, backing the hitter up, is a setup pitch for the next one to go away. Let's see if he throws it there.
And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Bauer throws on to first. Side is retired. Well, nothing doing the first couple of innings, but they got it across in the third. San Diego has the lead, 1-0. Game moving along. Let's see how it's gone so far for Bud Black. Got what he needed out of his lineup that last time through. This lead now something he can try to protect. He can get some solid pitching. Slider just misses, 1-0.
Now, Gary, they go through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate and should they be more aggressive right now.
And it's fouled off. The pitch. Hits it on the ground. Alonso. And the dive. He's up with it. And he will take it himself for the out. What an individual effort. Diving only half the play that time. Then he got to find some place to go to get it out.
Well, a terrific play getting to the ball, and then the presence of mind to be able to get the out without making a throw. Super job.
Carroll at the plate. Over his lifetime, 293 off San Diego. First pitch of the at-bat now. Back up the middle. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it.
You have to have good reactions on the mound to be able to make the play and then move your feet to make the throw to first base. Nice job. Good job.
Here's Joe Bauer now, 2 down. He was set down with a ground out in his prior at-bat. Here we go with the first pitch. Fastball just misses, 1-0. That one is swung on and missed. Big cut by Mauer evens it up. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display.
I really like what we've seen from him. Football up and down, in and out, changing the eye level of the hitter.
And you got to do that. I mean, you think about his strategy, and his success today is a testament to how important it is to mix up your location.
1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
Gary, he's in a little bit of trouble right now with 2 strikes. They're probably going to try to get him to chase that curveball.
And he leaves that one alone. Joe Mauer, patience, that'll even the count.
Gary, he's aggressive on the 2-2 count, so if he's going to go down, he's going down swinging. Let's see if the pitcher can hit his spot.
Here's the pitch. And that misses the outside corner to run it full, 3-2.
I like that slider on the outside corner. It's awfully hard for the hitter to lay off. He sees fastball, and then it breaks away.
Lost him, ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
Well, if you're a batting coach, this is what you preach to your hitters. Be very disciplined at the plate. If he throws a strike, go ahead and let it rip. But if he doesn't, be patient with him, work your walks, make him throw a lot of pitches and get in that bullpen.
And that'll bring Josh Willingham to the plate.
Now, 2 outs in the inning, you put the tying run on base with a base on balls. Not what you want to do, because that also means the guy at the plate is the go-ahead run. Big mistake.
First pitch is outside, 1-0. And Steve, what he's got to do now, you want to get the spinal out right here.
Well, you got to be very careful right here. You know, you don't want to say, hey, I walked again, let me throw it right over the plate and get ahead, because the hitter was sitting on a pitch down the middle.
One, a fastball inside, 2-1 now. And not a lot of expectations here, just a 182 lifetime average against San Diego. 2-1 pitch. And 3 balls, 1 strike, Willingham, so he's got room to work here.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
And here's the 3-2. That misses. Ball 4. Potential tying run now at second.
So many guys just go up to the plate and swing just to swing the bat. This is what you call a professional at bat. He was patient, he worked the count, he worked the pitcher, and he got that free pass.
And that's going to bring up Justin Morneau.
Well, the advantage right here goes to the pitcher, and this guy is not even the high average runners on base. Tendencies, though, can change with 1 swing of the bat.
Way out there with the curveball, 1-0.
Now, 2 outs in the inning, you don't want to give a free pass. Make them earn it. As long as you keep it in the ballpark, it doesn't hurt you, but that walk can come back to haunt you.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. This one to Cabrera. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. San Diego maintaining their advantage. Forsythe at the plate. First pitch on the way. Line drive left to the bag and foul. Plays off the curveball. Good pitch though, 1-1. Swung on. That's going to be hit foul. Long fly ball left side. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. And that's number 1. And Chase Headley is up.
Well, it's never easy to put up gaudy offensive numbers at Petco Park in San Diego, but Chase Headley had an unbelievable offensive season.
And get set for the first pitch. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strike. Chase Headley, and we were discussing 31 homers, 115 RBIs, and 86 walks. The walk stands out because he really became a more disciplined hitter.
Yeah, and there's something.
There's a swing and a smash. 2 away. Carlos Quentin at the plate with 2 away. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the ball to drive it. They just don't seem able to do that. They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
First pitch to him. Quentin makes contact. That'll be a foul ball.
Wow!
Here's the delivery. Strike 2. Now with no balls, 2 strikes, Quentin needs to protect that strike zone.
I'll tell you what, that 2-seam fastball is a tough pitch to hit out of the ballpark, but he was trying. Give him credit. Came up empty.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that 2-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of the hitter.
He delivers. And Quentin watches that one go by, and the count is even. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. And Morneau picks it up. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Padres 1. Minnesota nothing. On Gardenhire had his hopes and thoughts on this game. Let's see how it looks right now for him. He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that last one and have some production to tie this one up. And Parmali's batting. He'll get things started. 5th inning. And the 5th inning starts with a strike.
You know, I know we're not supposed to say anything about no-hitters, so I would never say anything about that, Gary, but
Don't worry.
you know, I don't think they have any hits here, and we're, moving through the middle part of the ballgame.
Here's the delivery. The second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Slider in the dirt. Good block. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
With 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement.
Good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
Boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
Loose in the batter's box. And he'll start him up. Pulls back, and it's a called strike on the inside part of the plate on 1. Got an 0 for 1 tonight against Stoltz.
And last time through the order, he was way out in front of that circle change for a strike 3. He's got to stay back and see the ball a little bit better here.
Not letting up on that swing, but he missed it. 0-2 now. Well, you put a game together like we've seen here from this pitcher, it only comes with throwing a lot of quality strikes. Here's how he's getting it done.
Well, just impressed with this young man, the way he just hit the lower part of that strike zone. When you can keep the ball down, you have a recipe for success.
Boy, he's so accurate on that corner as well, and I tell you, that ability to repeat his delivery and get that release point where he wants it.
There's a hard comebacker right through the center. Throw to first, gets him in there at 2 down. And Floremont's in the box. Flew out last time. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1.
The batter was obviously looking for something else. You see how way out in front he was on that swing.
Oh, 1 fastball and a called strike.
Well, if you're studying the charts, most of the time when he's got an 0-2 count like this, he goes with a fastball.
Change-up got him, and the side is retired. All the way through 5 innings now. You don't want to jinx anybody, but there are just zeros up there.
They're not even coming close here, and nothing even looks like it's close to falling in.
Shutout baseball in San Diego. Leadoff hitter Yonder Alonso. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
Well, when you're playing behind a guy, you love to see him mix up his pitches, change speeds. And when you're in,
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. 1 away.
Good first step movement by the right fielder. Good angle to run this one down and make a nice running catch.
And Venable's batting. Here's the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Now's the time he goes to the slider. This guy struggles in this situation. It's a good pitch for him.
Oh! And Will Venable looks at that one. He goes by for a ball to even it up.
A great movement on that two-seam fastball, trying to start it out of the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
Line shot into center field. And that's through a base hit. So Cameron Mayburn will come up.
well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base. Well, Cameron Maven's a guy that if you turn your head once he's on first base, he might be on third by the time you look back. He has speed, he has power. He still strikes out too much. If he can figure out a way to rein that in, he's going to be a more dynamic player.
Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
But you can see that four-seam fastball. It's been hit 2 times.
And sure, that pitch has been hit twice, but he's been solid here, keeping more than a couple runs off the board. Definitely a strong outing for him.
The pitch. That's a strike. That's going to take it to 0-2. Cameron Maven now. He'll get a little closer to the plate.
Well, that's some kind of pitch, and you set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Fastball in there. Struck him out on number 2.
Well, that one's as straight as a straight. Just registered 91 on the gun.
Couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't even get it started.
He came right back with another fastball, John.
When you see him go fastball like that, you know he has a lot of confidence in that heater right now.
And we're going to see Huntley here. How's he using the strike zone to his advantage? Here's a quick look at how he's been mixing locations.
We've been watching him go high, go low. He's forcing this lineup to think a lot. And when hitters think, they're done.
And it makes it hard to swing confidently when they don't have their bearings in the box. They don't have location or speed. And right now, they're just swinging over the top of everything.
And the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Here goes Venable. Oh. And he is out trying to take second. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Up next, it'll be the Twins. And it's Hendricks batting. He's ready to start out here in the 6th inning. Now the first pitch. It's fouled away. Foul! Here's the pitch. Takes that curve. 0-1 pitch for a strike, 0-2.
But Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game. And, they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
Taps this one foul off to the left. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you in K-Camp. Get a better look.
The way he's going at it right now, you got to start thinking about Steve the no-no.
Now, Gary, as a broadcaster, you never want to bring up too early and jinx a guy. He's got a no-hitter here in the sixth, though.
Mastroianni is in the batter's box. Last time he grounded up. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1. Let's take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
You throw strike one, you get out. You tell pitchers that, but now they get a chance to see it. He's retired.
Swung on, that is hit. Did not get out of the way. Those are scary. Throws to first, he's retired. That's 2 down. But a quick recovery that time gets the out. Well, you got a long way to go, but folks, here in the sixth, no one has been able to touch him.
A very impressive effort so far. You wonder if it's in his mind right now, if he's smelling that no-hitter.
Carroll at the plate. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits, 3 at-bats off start. Starts him out here. First pitch of fastball, that's in there for a strike.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
There's one on the ground. There's Headley. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down.
He's gone through the lineup twice now. Third time around could be the charm. Let's see if he can execute his pitches. He's going to have to change up his approach a little bit.
Minnesota still looking for the bat. Now let's check this out, see whether or not it's as planned for Bud Black. He has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run, so important. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
We talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box. You usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball. But he took a mighty hack at that slider, but he came up empty.
Pitch on the up the middle. That should be a base hit.
And I think that pitch right there just got away from him. 0-1 pitch right down the middle of the plate. Not a good location.
And you'll get hurt, John, pretty much any time you do that. That's the kind of mistake you have to limit.
Absolutely. We'll have to see how he handles this next batter.
We've got Stultz in the box. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Here it comes. Runs up the bunt that time, and he missed it. It's a strike. Drops down a bunt, and he grabs this one. Gets one at second, and 2. Double play.
Gary, get a chance to look at this double play on the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. And Cabrera settles in. How's he attacking on the first delivery? Let's look here.
You want your pitcher to be aggressive and go at the hitters and work ahead of the count. First pitch strikes the way to do it. Well, in this game, he's retired 8 hitters after he's gone to an 0-1 count.
Here's the pitch. Fastball, too low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Down and in for ball 2. That's in the dirt. He traps it. Not looking at a fastball. 3-1 now.
A pretty good pitch to hit right there. He takes it for a strike. Clearly, he didn't have the green light.
This will give him a base runner as that pitch misses, ball 4.
I don't think he meant to do that. First base was open. I think he's willing to live with it, but I think he wanted to try to get this guy out.
Forsythe at the plate. Popped up his last at bat. Checks him at first, and he dives back safely.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base. They better keep him close. If he gets in scoring position, it may just add on to this lead.
And Morneau will keep tabs on him at first. Pauses, and now the 1-0. It's fouled off. Foul! Pitch out. Nothing was on, though.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he has thrown it away, safe all around. And he's going to head for second. Mauer's setting up. Oh, he lost control of that one, and that gets him.
That's not where he wanted to throw that fastball. Gets away from him. That hurts. Let's see if he rushes going down the base.
Now we will see Chase Headley up.
Oh, here's that hit battle we just saw. Now 2 runners on base. A little rally starting here, and maybe the pitcher getting a little bit rattled. Cabrera's the kind of guy that can steal a base, and this is the situation for it.
Gets in front, stopped it. It's in the dirt. Now you watch and see how the hitters react to it. Are they looking for that next pitch down the middle, or do they think maybe they got to wait him out?
And the pitcher has to regroup. He's got to settle down out there, not panic, to get back in the strike zone.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase Headley can't make contact. That'll even up our count. A very nice 3.08 career batting average for him against the Twins. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. Padres 1, Minnesota 0. Joe Mauer leading it up. Boy, it is a treat to watch on the mound today. Virtue of a tremendous execution, locating inside, outside in that strike zone. Here's a breakdown of how he's gotten these hitters to chase pitches outside the zone.
Well, one of the best ways to see if a pitcher's fooling the hitters, strikes out of the strike zone, and look what he's doing here.
Well, that's the key, Steve. Anytime you can get guys swinging the balls out of the zone, you know you're going to have success. He's been doing that today.
Low for a ball, 2-0.
I don't know about you, Gary, but when I look up the board under that H column, the hits column, I see a big goose egg there. So clearly, we're getting into exciting territory right now.
And that's a ball. Mauer now hopes he's going to get a green light.
But after another ball right there, the batter's at the full advantage. 3-0 count. I'm turning loose right here.
This next pitch is critical.
And it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Joe Mauer's a dangerous hitter to feed him a pitch over the middle right here.
Same thing here, selective 3-0. Now you can still be selective on 3-1. Make him throw it where you want it.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Cabrera. 1 down.
Well, 1 out in the 7th inning, the pressure starts to mount. The fielders recognize they need to make a big play behind him in order to keep this thing going.
That is Josh Willingham now. He comes to the plate with 1 away.
What an underrated breakout year for Josh Willingham. Showed he'd be a true cleanup hitter and a big part of everything the Twins do on offense.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. And for Josh Willingham, career highs in a lot of areas, 35 homers, 110 RBIs. Kept waiting for him to cool off. Johnny didn't.
Yeah, and amidst all the trade talks, every team wanted him, I think, at the trade deadline. He ended up staying put, but 76 walks, that shows he's starting to figure out how pitchers are pitching him. And once you can do that, all the other numbers seem to go up.
1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch. Fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out there. Two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Fastball called strike 2.
So, Gary, I think he decided that was a pitch he needed to take. As soon as it came out of his hand, just can't handle that fastball up and away.
Line, foul towards third. He swings and drives this one. And Maven's able to get to that one.
He's throwing that heavy fastball in there. The breaking ball pitching in as well. Keeping the hitters off balance. Getting a job done.
Justin Morneau will stand in. 2 down. He popped out his last time. Here's the first pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball. Here's the pitch. Smash towards the middle. Fielded by Cabrera. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup. He's been very efficient on the mound out there, getting the job done, quality stuff, and a great plan of attack against this lineup.
Shutout underway here at Petco Park. Leading it off, Carlos Quinton grounded out his last time up. Here we go with the first pitch. Really tries to lay into that first pitch when he misses 0-1. Boy, what's been working for this guy on the mound? Here's a look at the quality strikes he's thrown.
Just a very solid approach against this lineup. Keeping the ball down in the strike.
Back up the middle. And Quinton's got himself a base hit.
This sort of hit starting out the inning, even though it's just a single, deflating as a pitcher, because now he has to pitch out of the stretch. He has to concern himself with the bunt, but he also has to concern himself with giving up that big inning.
And we've got Alonso now batting. Last time up, blew up. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, swung on and missed, 0-1. Here's the pitch. We'll leave that one alone as Yonder Alonso, a little patience, evens the count.
Well, that's a tough pitch right there to lay off of. They change up down and away and out of the strike zone. But the hitter must have been looking for it because he wasn't fooled at all.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
And so he's not one to get too fancy. 2-1 count. He's going to come with a fastball. I'm betting on it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the black. Doesn't get the call, though. It's 3-1. He lets that fastball go by. Called strike 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. That's going to be a call ball 4, putting him on.
That's good. Plate discipline by the hitter right there. Wait the pitcher out. Mostly throw it over.
Such a great at-bat right there. The patience that you have that many pitches in that bat and work a walk. The pitchers right now, his energy is non-existent.
And Venable's batting. Last time up, he found success with a single off Hendricks.
You know, he could be sitting on that four-seam fastball this time again, just waiting for that pitch, setting him up to try to drive another one.
And that single he had last time through didn't one, but if he repeats that here, it should be enough to get the man in from second.
Off the plate with the fastball, and it's 1-0. Here's the delivery. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today.
Well, an outstanding piece of hitting to load the bases. Picks up that single, and now the pressure mounts.
So it'll be Maven's chance. And here's a chance, maybe, to put this thing out of reach.
Well, this at bat right here could pretty much decide this ball game.
Late in the game, key at bat. Venables, the runner at first base. Alonso on at second. Quentin's the runner at third. Gets it. Got 1. And 2. They got multiple that time. And they bring him home. Nice play, especially on the relay to first.
Now it's textbook right there. Tailor-made double play. Hit it where they are and turn it. In this critical situation, fireworks ready to go off.
And the theme here, repeating, guys, that this offense just continues to expand the lead.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late-inning pitcher.
And with the pitcher due up next here, they're just going to issue the free pass and go after him.
Well, you see the strategy used a lot in the National League. Pitcher tends to be an easy out. So you put the hitter before him on base and go right after the pitcher.
And we got a guy on the mound that looks like he's tiring out there. The bullpen's active.
Now he's running out of gas, and I can't see them staying too much longer with this guy.
We've got Stultz in the box. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning. Offense smash towards the middle. That's caught. Side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. San Diego leads it by a couple. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And Parmali's batting. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
No runs, no hits. Deep into this ball game, Gary. And obviously, he is pitching a gem of a game.
On the way. He fouls that one off. This one's bounced up the middle, and Alonso makes the play. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. Close in the batter's box. 0 for 2 thus far. Let's see what he sees first here. Oh, looked like the circle change, and it just misses. 1-0. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. One pitch is a circle change. That hits the target. 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Circle change, very tough to lay off, but it's 2-2.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
That's just high for a ball. Runs the count. 3-2.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he takes that one and misses for ball 4.
Well, I guess if you're going to look at it from the pitcher's perspective, it's better than giving up a home run. But he threw a lot of pitches and expended a lot of energy right there with that walk.
Florimon has a turn in the one.
Well, what a shame. And I mean, it's got to be disappointing for the pitcher. And he's going to have a conversation with the manager after the game. Got a no-hitter going. Why would you take him out?
He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. His last at-bat, he ended with a swinging strikeout. Ball 1 to begin this at-bat, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball towards the second baseman. He picks it up, but the throw is wide. He's in there at second.
Let's
Well,
go.
good play back in this
Nice.
situation. A well-hit ball just getting by him for a base hit. Well, now hitting for the pitcher in this situation, he just has to try to get on base and see if he can't get something going offensively.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. It's taken 4 a ball. Gregerson's pitch not there. Here's the delivery. Inside on the sinker, 2-0. Wanting to commit to that pitch. Count goes to 2-1. Now Ryan Dillman. He's got the count in his favor at 3-1.
This could be good for the Minnesota Twins. Will we see a comeback?
Line drive fouled off towards first. 3-2 on the way. On the ground to second. And he's up with it. 1. And they get it. They turn 2.
Oh my God.
And it is that time in modern Major League Baseball. You got that lead late in the ball game. Here's that closer, Steve.
Now the specialist, the guy who can slam the door with the lead, who can get the final out of the game.
They failed again in their quest for a hit. That's going to make it 8 no-hit innings so far. San Diego maintaining their advantage. And Cabrera settles in. And on the mound, we've got Alex Burnett. He's been chosen to take over out there. The 1-0 pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air.
Okay.
1 away. Forsythe at the plate. We'll try it again. Hit by a pitch as last time. And starts him out here. And that's too low. 1-0.
Well, he really wanted that with a fastball just below the knees, and he didn't get the call.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch, slider, runs outside, 2-0.
Well, you have to throw a strike right here, Gary. He's taken all the way in those first 2 pitches.
Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0. Swinging a bouncing ball up the middle. And Morneau picks it up. And they get him at first base. Good hustle by the pitcher to get over there.
Now, great work by the pitcher there. He's normally not called upon to play first base. He does a nice job completing the task and getting the out.
Now with 2 away, a chance for Chase Utley. Career numbers, 1 for 2 against Burnett. First pitch of the AB. Hit on the ground. And Carroll fields the ball. Throws on the first in time to retire the side.
Will we see a comeback in the 9th inning? God, I hope. Can't let this go out like that. Can't go out like that.
Managers make a lot of decisions that play into how a game progresses. Let's see how it's going for Ron Gardner. Still a chance here for his ball club with a 2-run deficit looming large, but it is not insurmountable. And Houston Street gets ready to throw as they make the pitching swap.
Well, when Houston Street came out of college, he was touted as the next great closer. And he had a couple good years early, but then he struggled mightily. And in In 2009, he reestablished himself with 35 saves. But when he comes in this game, what you have to watch for.
This one's bounced up the middle, and Alonso makes the play. And he's on at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
That's a good heads-up play. You have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over, beat him to the bag.
Carroll at the plate.
And the pressure here is for him to do something.
And here's the first one. Line drive. That's foul towards first. The pitch. Jamie Carroll refusing to go after that. Takes it for a ball. Count even. He's hitting .333 lifetime off Houston's streak. Slider misses, and it's 2-1.
Boy, laid off a very tough pitch right here. That slider started at the knees and broke down out of the zone. He didn't chase.
Here's the 2-1. Carroll, the swing and the miss on that delivery to even the count.
I got a feeling he might come back with a slider right here. A 2-2 count. That slider's a put-away pitch for him. I think he might use it.
Street gets set and delivers.
Oh, well.
Forsythe. That's the second out. Joe Bauer now at 2 down.
Well, there's no one left. He's got to get it done.
First pitch of the at-bat now. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, it's
A very, very smooth and level swing right there going through that strike zone. And he drives that ball. Now, let's see if this will start a 2-out rally now that he's on second base.
Okay, late in the game like this, you've got to put your faith in a guy like Josh Willingham to give you quality at bat.
Now, all of a sudden, this team's got the tying run, Steve, at the plate.
And with first base open, we're going to have to see how the pitcher wants to handle this.
First pitch to him. Swinging and a miss, and he falls behind on the count of 1. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits in one at-bat on Houston's streak. Pitch on the way. That's a strike. Willingham's going to have to take a big defensive stance. Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down the way turn into ground ball out. So they lay off of it, but with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
No!
Oh,
dang!
Well, they treated their hometown crowd with a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win for their pitchers.
I think you'll agree, we have got the perfect choice in this one for our player of the game.
Well, every time a pitcher takes him out, he'd love to be able to finish the game, Gary. But you know, he can't complain about this one. He pitched absolutely outstanding. Turn it over to the bullpen. But the most important thing is they got the win. And this is something he can build on for the future.
And Steve, I want to send these folks home happy.
No question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
Now, that time again, thanks for being with us today, Major League Baseball. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody.
Well, hope that was Hope that was enjoyable. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like down below if this works. We're glad. If you guys want to see more of this content, please do hit the subscribe button down below if you're new to the channel. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Alright, have a good day. Peace out. Bye.